Thou shalt love big breast, thou shalt love small breast. Whether you're a lolicon, a neat, or a questionable human that loves animal-eared girls, you are accepted. Where do I sign up? Well, where do I fucking sign up? Like, where? Where's my form to sign for the Axis cult now? Because that speech was fucking amazing. that shit was fucking amazing. Like, that's all you need to say. Just, even a questionable human being that loves animal-eared girls, which I feel like that's poking fun personally at me, because I think everybody knows how I feel about Holo, the Wise Wolf, so, Regardless, though, this episode of Konosuba, fucking hilarious, like always. And also, it does not disappoint with the Hot Spring episode. There is some things, honestly, I'm a little bit sad about, but overall, I gotta admit, for a Hot Spring episode, Konosuba does it just right. Beautiful. Beautiful episode. So, honestly, as I've said many times in the past with other anime series and manga series, I'm not the biggest fan of Hot Spring episodes, beach episodes, pool episodes. I'm not a fan of those episodes. I personally don't give a shit about those episodes. However, the reason why I actually care about the episode when it comes to Konosuba is because it's Konosuba. And Konosuba, because of the style of its presentation when it comes to comedy and the characters, I know it's not going to be the normal Hot Spring type episode. And so when I went into this episode, I knew we might get something like that, but the question I had was, how would it be different? And Konosuba does not disappoint on that front. The episode was definitely different from the normal Hot Spring episode, and also, it doesn't really focus on the fan service, which that is what really surprised me when it came to this episode, because normally anime that have Hot Spring episodes, they tend to really focus on that. Like, majority of the episode is just focused on the Hot Spring, but that wasn't the case with this episode. Even though it was there, it was twisted in a way to be the typical Konosuba episode, but also it wasn't focused on a lot, which that's what really surprised me. But regardless though, let's talk about that scene and what makes it so fucking funny. So, Kazuma, he's in the mixed bath. Obviously, if you've watched a lot of anime or read a lot of manga, you know what this means. That means both genders can get inside of the same bath, and that means that perverted guy characters, they could see the women in all their glory in their birthday suit. And so, obviously, Kazuma in the mixed bath, he's waiting for all the ladies to come into the mixed bath with him before he can see them. And you gotta love, before he even gets into the bath, he realizes that Wiz has already been to the bath and all that, and taken a whole hot spring bath. He's like, I'm going to the bath now, and he was really upset because Wiz already took a bath. Like, that shit was hilarious. Like, this man, he seemed like, I'm going to go use the hot spring now, like, I'm going to go take a bath. He said it multiple times to try to get them to come with him, and he felt probably very upset that Wiz didn't come with him as well, because she already took a bath. Like, we kind of got cheated in that regard. I want to be honest now, we got kind of cheated, because usually if it was a normal hot spring episode, all of the female characters would have been in the hot spring bath. Even if they weren't in the mixed bath with Kazuma, at the very least, all of them would have been in the bath and we would have got to saw something in this episode, but that didn't happen, which, in light of it, it's pretty funny, actually. It really is. Regardless, though, let's talk about the scene when Kazuma is waiting for, everyone else to come into the mixed bath. So he's sitting there, he's waiting, and all of a sudden you see Megumin and you see Darkness, they go in, and they go into the opposite bath, which is just for the women. And he's sitting there with his ear up against the side of the wall and all that, listening in, like a traditional character you would see in this type of situation. And when all of a sudden the girls start talking, it's like, I bet Cosmo's sitting there over in the mixed bath right now, just, listening in, hearing what we're saying and all that, seeing what we have to say. And all of a sudden it pans over to Cosmo, and he's doing exactly that. He doesn't even give a shit at all. But then eventually, after they're trying to yell for Cosmo, he doesn't say anything back. He's just acting like everything's normal. He's still listening in. They start talking good about him. They're like, oh, he's a good guy and all that. Deep down, he does care. He's got a good heart and all this. And they're starting to say some good shit. And Cosmo, in his mind, he's like, you know what? This is actually getting very embarrassing. I'm starting to, think I shouldn't do this. And he starts to kind of walk off and, gain a conscience at that moment. But then all of a sudden, you have a scene to where, oh, Megumin, what's going on with your butt? And then all of a sudden, he just gets over real quick. He's like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, all dignity just went out of the fucking window at that moment. He's like, he doesn't give a shit, just, he's right there. He's right fucking there. And then they found out, and then they fucking hit him. And I'm like, yo, that scene was fucking priceless, the way it was done, the way they used that, because they knew he was there. I fucking loved it. So, besides that overall, This episode had a lot of good moments, mainly Aqua moments, because if you like Aqua, you're gonna fucking love this episode just because of comedy. Actually, no, you know what? You don't need to like Aqua. If you like Aqua getting bullied, then I feel like you're gonna enjoy this episode, because oh shit, man, she got bullied hard in this episode. Like, in all honesty, I almost feel very bad for Aqua. I really do. When she's sitting there trying to, you know, say, like, I'm Aqua herself, the goddess and all that, and nobody believes her. They're, like, sitting there smirking or laughing at her. I'm like, oh, God. Like, it's one thing Cosmo or anyone else doing this, just making fun of her, but it's another when people that are devout followers that follow her and believe in her, and they're crazy. Like, these guys, holy shit, they're crazy. I mean, look what the little girl did in last week's episode. Like, Ani-chan! They got all upset when the fucking paper got ripped up. I mean, look how crazy they are. And if they're sitting there smirking at Aqua, I just don't even know what to say. Like, that's hilarious to me. It really is. And then she got stoned by her own followers. Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yo, she just got stoned by her own fucking followers. And so did Darkness as well, which she enjoyed that, obviously, because, you know, Darkness. But damn, like, Aqua got burnt so hard by her own followers, and it's just funny how she kept going around purifying all the hot springs and shit, and they're like, what are you doing? You're ruining all the hot springs, you're just making it regular hot water and all that. I'm like, oh my god, like, it just, the way it was being done in this episode, like, the scenes with Aqua, I was just having a good time watching it and laughing, because just Aqua making those pout faces and sad or crying, I just, like, laughing. I just can't help myself, and I just start laughing uncontrollably, and especially with the scene with Wiz, when, you know, she's sitting there trying to comfort Aqua, and she's crying and all that, and her tears are hitting Wiz, and she's like, I'm disappearing and all that, I can see the other side of the river. I'm like, oh my god, like, Wiz is dying thanks to Aqua's tears. I'm like, that is just fucking hilarious, just like, oh my god. So yeah, I mean, once again, Wiz in mortal peril thanks to Aqua or other characters in the series. I mean, holy shit, she's gonna die if she continues hanging around these guys, because this is the third fucking time that she's been in a lot of danger. Actually, 4 times if we count both the times in this episode. So yeah, 4 times she has been in danger in the past, like, 3 episodes. Holy shit. Holy shit. So yeah, Wiz, you need to get the fuck out of here. Like, you need to go, because you're gonna get killed if this continues, you know, going on. So yeah, overall, the episode of Konosuba, always a good treat. Always a treat to watch every Wednesday. And I gotta say, that one scene with the little girl once again popping up in this episode when Aqua's being accused of being a liar, and you just see the little girl say, liar! And her face and all that, like, that was probably one of the best moments. Just seeing that little girl once again just screaming liar at Aqua. I'm like, that entire character is fucking hilarious, because the way she screamed Ani-chan at the end of last episode, and then she just screams liar at Aqua, just, oh my god, the voice actors of some of these characters are just amazing. They really fit the role, and you could tell that they're putting a lot of emotions in some of these scenes. I just absolutely love that. So, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.